The surprise attacks over the weekend brought horrific scenes of Hamas militants killing young people at that music festival, gunning them down in cars and in the streets amidst the desert. 33-year-old Alexander Look was one of those young people who was killed. His family and friends now mourning his loss. He was described as a larger-than-life person by those who knew him best, including his friend Josiah Borchers. Josiah is with me now to talk more about Alex. I am so sorry for you and your friend's loss with the death of Alex. Tell me more about the last conversation the two of you had. I understand you spoke the day before the festival.
Yeah, thank you, Marni. We were together every day in Tel Aviv this summer. We arrived the same day. So I was hanging out with Alex every single day. This is such a shock to our friend group and to our community. Alex was a larger-than-life individual, so kind, loving, generous. He had a love and a passion for Israel. We're devastated that such an amazing man is now forever gone with us, murdered by Hamas. It's a real shock. You know, I spoke with him the day before, and we're just catching up on life, planning our holidays in Mexico this upcoming next few months. And now to realize he won't be there when we all get there, we're all very saddened.
I am so sorry. When did you, Josiah, learn the news of what had happened to Alex?
I got a call in the early morning hours that he had been on the phone with his father. His last words were to his father as he was, crying and trying to bring other people to safety as they were trying to flee the party. So I heard and I was shocked. Like, I didn't want to believe it, that something like this could happen today in Israel.
What did his father share, his final words to his son?
He was crying and crying, saying, they're coming, they're trying to hide, they're trying to run. There was so much confusion on the scene. And finally, his voice ended crying to his father as the voice of Hamas took over on all the cell phones that were still left on.
It is just tragic. We're looking at your friend on the screen in happy times. He leaves behind such a legacy. Your friend group, I spoke with some of your other friends in one of our last hours, and they talked about Alex traveling the world, starting multiple businesses, just had a hunger and appetite for life and adventure. Was he or were you fearful at all about being in that area of Gaza or near Gaza?
Absolutely. We have a saying, always have both feet on the floor, or we say, have your head on a swivel. You're always looking around in Israel, whether you're in Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, Haifa, it doesn't matter where you are. You always live with an awareness and a sense that there are millions of people surrounding us that want the Jewish people dead. So you're always cognizant of that fact. So you're always aware. But at a happy time like this, for our Sukkot, for a party out in the desert, you don't expect something like this to happen.
Your friend has been described as well as a hero. What more can you share about those final moments and how he was able to provide aid and support to those around him in those moments of terror?
Yeah. So from our other friends that were on the ground at the party, Alex tried to really help other people to safety and to find the right path out of this desperate, heinous situation.
And how difficult is it for you, Josiah, to watch this from another side of the world, but be so closely tied to what we're seeing on our screen?
It's like our friend Adam Aharoni says, we feel that if we had been there, that things could have been differently, but, we know that that is not the case. It's very hard to watch all of my friends in shock and terror right now, sheltering in place in their homes. It's very hard to be, here in the United States where life continues as normal. And yet I have so many hundreds of friends and their friends, families affected by this, and seemingly not enough response happening right now.
What response would you like to see, Josiah? In the immediacy, we plan to hear from the president at the top of the hour, from Israel as well in the coming days.
Well, Marni, first of all, I would speak on behalf of my friends who have family members that are held hostage, is that we would like the hostages back. That's the thing that's that's the number one thing on the mind of everybody in Israel and around the world right now, is we want the kids, the grandmas, the women, the children, the men that have been taken hostage by Hamas. We want them back.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.